Hi friends, welcome to my YouTube channel SS Analysis. First of all, I would like to tell you that if you're watching this video first time, subscribe my channel to see my more upcoming videos on analysis of different commodities and equity indices. And second important thing is to watch this video till its end to understand the story to take your decision. Your one like will motivate me to be regular and working more for you. So let's start the day to analyze the movements of natural gas futures in different time frames. So friends, here you can see a monthly chart of natural gas futures. So here I'm going to study the moves by natural gas futures since the year 2000. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas futures were facing stiff resistance at dollar 2.834 since September 1992, and this resistance was felt by natural gas futures up to the year 1995, when first time the natural gas futures found a breakout above this immediate resistance and continued to struggle here but could not sustain above this, and once again there was a move above the euro to 2.7 during the month of October 1996. But here you can see that the moves were not sustainable up to the year 2000, when the Dutch futures finally found a breakout above this immediate resistance at 2.640. So friends, here you can see that how the Dutch futures started an uptrend well above the $2.663 in January 2000, for where this uptrend continued up to the levels of the 4.764, where the natural gas futures found first resistance. And here you can see that how the natural gas futures continued to sustain well above this level and found a steep upward move during the month of December 2000, when the natural gas futures tested the levels to the 10 during this month. Undoubtedly, during the next month, the natural gas futures witnessed sharp selling from these levels. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures slided from here and continued this slide up to the levels of the 1.759, what the natural gas futures tested in September 2001. So friends, here I find that currently the natural gas futures have been trading well at the same levels from where this breakout started during the year 2000, and we tested a peak of the year. So this was the peak which was created due to high demand and low availability of natural gas during this time. But here this peak generated extreme competition to produce more and more natural gas that resulted in selling. So friends, here you can see that how the natural gas futures once again started to move upward and found a breakout well above the current levels. And there was one more attempt by the natural gas futures during the month of January 2003, well from the levels of $4.862, when the natural gas futures formed one more peak during the year 2003 and tested a high at the levels of 11.898 in February 2003, but there was a steep fall from these levels, and finally the natural gas futures closed this month at the levels of 8.233, and from here once again during the next month there was a sell-off and the natural gas futures continued to slide up to the levels of 5. So friends, here I find that this level looks evident enough for generating a steep upward move, because historically you can see that how the natural gas futures found a steep upward move whenever the natural gas futures sustained well above this level where we are currently trading. So here you can see that how once again a peak was tested by the natural gas futures during the year 2005. This was the peak what generated due to the denting impact of Hurricane Katrina during that year, that resulted in major damage to production sites. So the natural gas futures tested this lifetime peak at the levels of 15.758 in December 2005. Once again, you can see that how we have seen a sharp slide in natural gas futures during the year 2005 when the natural gas futures continued this sliding move up to the levels of $5.888. And once again, here you can see that how the natural gas futures try to sustain well above the level of the 4.716. So here you can see that how the natural gas futures found a strong support above the 200 days moving average in a monthly time frame at the levels of the 4.056. So this was the base that witnessed a sharp pullback during the month of September 2006 that resulted in the formation of this bullish hammer in a monthly time frame. So that confirmed the bullish trend to continue. And once again, the natural gas futures continued to remain well above the levels of 6.583 during this period. Undoubtedly, there was some downward moves, but sharp buying was there that supported the natural gas futures. And here you can see that how the natural gas futures finally formed a base here at the levels of 5.3 in July 2007, and from here once again the natural gas futures started to move upward and formed one more peak during the year 2008. This was the result of storage phobia when the natural gas futures have shown a steep surge up to the levels of 15 during the year 2005. Most of the countries realized the importance of storage, so they started to buy natural gas just to store more and more in their storage. Capacity was such, so therefore the storage phobia resulted this formation of a new peak during the year 2008. But simultaneously there was some competition for more and more production of natural gas that resulted in a sharp sell-off in natural gas futures when the natural gas futures started to move downward with a steep slide, and that continued up to April 2009 when the natural gas futures found some support at the levels of 3.2. So since then the natural gas futures continued to hold above the levels of 3, but during the year 2012 the natural gas futures traded well below the levels of 3 and tested a low at the levels of 1.8. But here the natural gas futures once again witnessed buying spree and continued to sustain well above the levels of 3.5. So friends, here you can see that finally the natural gas futures have given a bullish signal in a monthly time frame here when the natural gas futures found a sustainable well above the 200 days moving average first time during this month. So here you can see that this sustainable well above the 200 days moving average, which is currently at the levels of 4.365, could result in the formation of one more peak during the year 2022. So friends, once again this storage phobia could generate due to Ukraine and Russian crisis where the US could come forward to move against Russia. Friends, here I find that the current war between Ukraine and Russia is not only a war to capture Ukraine, but this has turned into a global war where the NATO and the Western countries come forward to help Ukraine, and finally the US could come forward if the Russia doesn't find a solution for this Ukraine problem. At an early date, we will see the US will come forward and this could turn into a massive war. So friends, here I find that if the war between the Ukraine and Russia is not resolved shortly, we'll see the storage phobia to continue. That could result in the formation of a new peak in natural gas prices where the natural gas futures once again could test the levels of $10 before September 2022. Friends, here I find that if the natural gas futures find any downward move up to the levels of 4.3, this will be an opportunity to go long in natural gas futures. So friends, now let us check this move in a weekly time frame. Friends, here I find that this weekly candle looks evident enough for a sharp upward move during the upcoming week, where a breakout above the levels of 4.916 will confirm the continuity of this uptrend in natural gas futures, where the immediate resistance can be seen at the level of $5.241 during the upcoming week, and here a sustainable well above this immediate resistance could push the natural futures to test next resistance at the level of 6.566. So friends, here I find that a breakout well above the level of 5.563 will result in a short covering rally during this week. So thank you friends, thanks for watching this video. If you like this video, don't forget to share this video with your more and more friends. Thank you.